At Kadhi Patta, we have served more than 2 lakh customers in last 1.5 years. We have got a very good repeat customers. We have got very positive feedback, and people have been liking us. We have been getting a lot of inquiries, percentages also. What we are doing here, apart different from other branches, that we do not just aim to commercialize it. We know if people are liking it, there will be more and more footfalls, and we have seen it also. Over the last 1.5 years, we have seen constant increase in footfalls, the number of customers visiting. There has been a lot of meeting, and be it any platform, be it Swiggy, Zomato, Google, or any other platform, we have seen the ratings increase. Also, what we hear from the people, they like to spread the word. We have very good word-to-word advertisement, mouth-to-mouth advertisement also. Since last 1.5 years, we have also tried to create a community. We have given a franchise in Jamshedpur, which is doing very well since last 6 months, and it has started to bloom into a very good outlet. Also, we have recently signed a franchisee. In the process of signing a franchisee in Hazaribagh, it's in the final stages, and we would be starting the work in coming months. Hopefully, in this calendar year, we will be starting outlet over there, and we are looking forward to onboard more and more investors, as we have already shown in our mandate that our aim is to achieve 50 plus restaurants by 2028. We are looking to associate with other people to come up in more tier 2, tier 3 branches, wherein there is a lot of scope. There is a very good CAGR in the food industry. The market size is a very inspiring uh, platform or an opportunistic market is there. That's what I wanted to say. I think Bharat is trying to say something, but his mic is mute. Moreover to Ayush, he will say something.
Yeah, hello everyone. Hi Anand ji, Bharat ji, Neha ji.
Hi, Ayush.
Eh,
I'm
Hello,
Yeah,
just
sir.
okay. Yeah.
yeah. So moreover, Sumit ji has briefed about the brand. अब आप इसको बताइए कि कैसे हमें इसको कैरी फॉरवर्ड करना चाहिए, व्हाट ऑल, बिकॉज़ वी आर ऑलमोस्ट मतलब एवरीथिंग इज न्यू टू अस फॉर द फ्रेंचाइजिंग थिंग.
Okay, Tanu, let's run through the presentation and then we'll start take the question. So,
Yes, sir.
everyone, we have Ayush Maheshwari, who's the co-founder of this brand, right? I think I mean Sumit has already set the context and have already given us a little bit idea about what the brand is and how has been the journey so far. So let's run through the and complete the overall story, and then we'll take the question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. So, I would like for Ayush or Sumit Bhai to just tell us more about the cuisines that we are serving, because I think we are not oriented to just one cuisine. We are serving
Mhm,
all of them under one roof. So
mhm,
that would be helpful, and also the locations, because we are operating on a bigger format
mhm.
and we are seeking for more ground floor or ground and first floor kind of locations. But yeah, I would hand it over to Ayush and Sumit.
Yes, please. Yeah. So, it's a multi-cuisine restaurant. The name sounds कड़ी पत्ता, more or less familiar to South Indian sort of, but हमारा जो sales है 30% of the sales comes from South Indian, 35% from Indian, North Indian, and the rest from Chinese and continental. Apart from this, we are targeting areas ground and first floor would be our first preference. मतलब for 4,000 5,000 square feet. We don't want to go above that. मतलब second floor, third floor का. Or either we can go for mall, shopping complex or food court जहाँ पे रहते हैं वहाँ.
Yes, and these are going to be large format restaurants. Thank you, Ayush and Sumit. Sorry. So these are going to be large format our restaurants and outlets. And
Mhm.
since the industry is growing because of multiple factors, first being that people, yes, they do want to go out and enjoy. And it's the format that we're serving is not just occasion led. We are keeping it pretty mass market that everybody who's heading out in a market or to any clustered place will contribute to our footfall. So yes, that gets us the bigger chunk of the market on everyday basis, not just occasions or outings, even on a personal level. So yes, the industry is growing, and we are going with the flow on that part. And also, since the penetration of the chains of the outlets, even the names one who are already there in Pan India, are not there in East India as prominently as they are on the other parts of the country. We are targeting to penetrate the East Indian market with all the cuisines at hand. We are not restricting ourselves to Southern Indian or North Indian that would go heavy in the market. No, we are catering it all on a very good quality and cheap prices. So that is how we position our brand, that we are there for the mass markets and for the upper middle class, because our prices are very competitive while maintaining the quality, and again, as I mentioned, serving all the cuisines under one roof. So we are like a one stop for all the cuisines or food items that one wants to enjoy. So yeah, this is the expansion plan we have at hand. Heavily focused on Eastern India, special tier two and tier three cities, and also the tier one of Kolkata under it. So the states that we are going to target right now are Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and West Bengal. These are just a few cities that I've named. We are not restricting ourselves to this. So yeah, and we are going under FOCO model and also FOFO model. So for the FOCO model, we prefer having property owners. That is the model USP we have to eliminate the rent factor in favor of both the investor as well as the brand, seeking a total investment of 1 crores in every which way, which will have 85 crores or 85 lakhs of the fit out of the store because it's a big store format store. And then the franchise fee of mere 8 lakhs in this segment, which is very nominal and competitive. And the initial inventory that we'll be keeping at the restaurant would be around 5 lakhs. And if for the property owners, we are having the revenue share of 15% with a payback on everything, actually, not just capex, in 18 months, because the sales that the restaurants are observing on all the two outlets is pretty amazing, considering the penetration of such a restaurant in city like Jamshedpur as well. And where the brand is taking care of the rent, the revenue share we have for the all same investment is going to be 8% with a payback of 30 months. Now, the second offering we have at hand is also a FOFO model, where the franchisee is going to run and operate the outlet with the help of brand in terms of the staff and the training and the quality of the service and the way of service that is to be upheld. With an investment of again 1 crores, setup cost of 85 lakhs, franchise fee of 8 lakhs, and initial inventory of 5 lakhs, we are taking just 7% of the royalty, and rest of all the revenue goes to the pocket of the investor. So yeah, I would like Ayush and Sumit Bhai to elaborate on this, and then I think we can take on the unit economics with Yash. Ayush?
I suppose Sumit is saying something.
Oh, sorry.
Uh, we have been, as I told earlier also, we have been operating two branches and the results are very good. Earlier, people used to believe that the sales can be accumulated only through non-veg or wherein we have got liquor. But in what we have seen in last 1.5 years of business, or what we are comparing in Ranchi market, we've been doing pretty much better than most of the brands which are a very good franchisee in tier one cities and selling liquor also, non-veg also. But we have been doing better than them. The reason is only because of our experience, what we are presenting, the cuisines that we have a large menu. The ambience is very good. Most of the time, I think we see almost 80 to 90% occupancy throughout the day. During the dinner time, we have almost waiting of 40, 50, 60 people every day. So the result has been very good. On weekend, the waiting goes till 200 people, 150 to 200 people. And we are kind of inclined to do it on a FOCO model because many times the investors are not very much versed with the business. They don't have that much experience or expertise to run this business. And this industry is a very engaging industry. If any of the part is not being tackled very nicely, uh, it does not give very good results, or it cannot pan out the way that we are planning. That's the primary reason we want to do it in the FOCO model, wherein we can take control of the operation and the decisions are inclined towards profit making.
Yeah, I think we can begin with the unit economics.
Mhm.
Right. Thanks so much, Sumit. Let's also go a little more deep dive into the financials. Right. Yash is gonna help us understand a little more, the unit economics. And at the same point of time, in case if anyone would like to ask any question, you please keep on sharing your queries into the Q&A box, and we'll keep on taking them during the webinar.
Okay, so I hope my screen is visible. So, uh, this is the financial model. Now, what they're targeting here is that uh, they are asking for a store size of 4,000 square feet. And we have two models. One is the 15% revenue share, and other is 8% revenue share. So, we will start up with 15% revenue share. Here, store capex and the store investment would be of 1 crore 30,000, and on top of it, 50,000 would be charged extra on the marketing fund. If we talk about the revenue, how we estimate the revenue for the next 5 years is that, let me tell you, they are really very good uh, doing initially. I mean, right now in their current stores. So if we talk about the sitting capacity, we are estimating a sitting capacity of 100. Average per bill is the 800, and the number of bills we are estimating from the very first month, on average is 120 on the weekdays, and weekends it's 160. So beginning month sales is coming to 31 lakhs approximately, and annual sales would be 4.5 CR approximately. So and average sales for the first year every month is 37 lakhs. So what we are offering here is that we are offering 15% of the revenue share. That means that any investor who invests will get the 15% of the total revenue. And what they have to bear is that we are focusing on those investors who have their own properties. Uh, so the rent would be bared by them, and in return, 15% of the revenue share would be given to them. And if you talk about the employees, we are targeting to have in our restaurant is 50. So if somebody invests this amount, and if we get that investor will get 15% of the total revenue, the break even is 18 months, and as the contract period is for 5 years. Next, in the first 18 months, that investor will get their principal amount back, and the rest of the time will be their earning time. And this is the financial model. We are estimating the first year sales 4.4 4.45 CR, and we are closing it at 7.78. Every year growth rate we are taking 15%, and the revenue share, as I told you, is 15%. So yes. So now I'm sharing the other model that is of 8%.
Right. Let's put the investment page on the screen so that anyone, all our viewers can see that. Tanu? But anyways, if you talk about the opportunity, I think it is indeed a great opportunity. If you would like to share any question, anything that you would like to ask, you please keep on sharing it into the Q&A box. But now let's understand the opportunity for Kadhi Patta in India, and more importantly, the why eastern part of India can be an interesting market for the brand. I mean, India has a very strong food and restaurant culture, right? Eating out is no longer limited to, the special occasion. People are increasingly looking for restaurants that offers good food, hygiene, consistency, and a comfortable dining experience. And this is where exactly, the Kari Patta has an interesting, the prepositioning. I mean, you must have seen the restaurant's picture. They are fabulous in terms of the look, setting, environment. Everything is absolutely beautiful. So, Kadhi Patta is 100%, the pure vegetarian restaurant brand, but it is not positioned as just another traditional vegetarian restaurant. The brand offers a wide variety of food, including regional Indian dishes, the Indian flavors, the global cuisine, the breads, the desserts, the beverages. So now, if you specifically look for the eastern part of India, where this brand is primarily looking for that expansion, I believe there is a strong opportunity to build a regional restaurant brand here. Think about market like Ranchi or the Jamshedpur or the Patna, the Kolkata, Bhubaneswar, or maybe like Dhanbad, Gaya, Siliguri, Guwahati. I mean, these cities have growing population, increasing consumer spending, and a growing appetite for organized food and dining experiences. And Kadi Patta already has an important advantage. It has actually tasted its concept in the region. The brand currently has successfully running two restaurants, one in Ranchi and the other one is Jamshedpur. And according to the brand, of course, it has already served, the 2 lakh plus customers. If you will look into their Google star rating, it is 4.5 from 1700 plus reviews. So when we talk about expansion, I think we are not talking about something a new kind of concept. I mean, they already have a proven example. So we are talking about taking a concept that has already demonstrated the customer acceptance and the operational experience, and replicating it into other market. And this is where the bigger opportunity comes in. Instead of looking at Kadi Patta as just another restaurant, we can look at it as the regional pure vegetarian restaurant brand. And the journey, of course, could potentially start from its existing base in Jharkhand, then moving into the neighbor markets like Bihar, West Bengal, Odisha, and so on and so forth. So these are the areas where we really have lot of the opportunity, right? If you can see on the on your screen, like these are the markets where we are looking for our expansion, and it is indeed a great opportunity. It is not only offering you the F44 model, franchise owned, franchise operated, but also primarily focusing more on the FOCO, franchise owned and the company operated. FOCO business gives you a lot of advantages as an investor. You don't have to get into the operational part. The brand will take care of the entire operational part. That's the best part. So even if you don't have prior experience of running a restaurant, I think that will solve the problem. So you just need to come up with the investment, and rest all thing will be done by team. That is the biggest advantage which you get.
Yes, and to add, Bharat, we are well within our reach. We already have a tested operational model, and the very concept of the chain restaurant is still leaving a huge gap in the eastern market. I mean, all the national players are still absent from this region, even if it's southern Indian cuisine, which is more easy and easy to run and operate and to expand. Still absent from the region, and that is what we are trying to capture. The whole field is in front of us, and yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that is what makes Kadhi Patta an interesting opportunity, not just as a restaurant, but as a brand with the potential to build a larger regional network, right? That is what this brand is all about. I would also request, I mean,
Bharat,
Sumit, in
I
case if
would
you would like to
like
add
to,
anything.
yeah. I would like to add something. Look, we are operating a very small market. If you look at the screen, the cities that we have been targeting in our first phase, Patna is there, Dhanbad, Kolkata, Bhubaneswar, Puri, Raipur. These are the markets which are much bigger as compared to Ranchi in terms of business that we can generate. And what we have taken in our financials, we have taken a very moderate figures. Initially, when we started, we were doing much better sales than that. Even 3 months, 4 months down the line, what we have taken in the financials and the markets that we are looking for now, it's I think 3 to 4 times. It has got potential than Ranchi. Calcutta has got much more potential than Ranchi, Bhubaneswar, Puri, Raipur. These are the markets wherein the potential is 2 times that we are seeing in Ranchi.
Yep,
So
and we are not
there is
limiting
a
ourselves. Sorry to interrupt, Sumit bhai, but just to clarify, we are not limiting ourselves to these cities. If you're in the east,
yeah,
we are
definitely.
open to
What
assess the cities and then open, of course.
Yeah, well, I'm just putting up a point. We are doing around 55 to 60 lakhs in Ranchi, but we have taken in the financials, we are taking only 25 lakhs. So the figures can be much better what we have considered over there, and there's a much upside in that.
Yep.
Right. We also have Mr. Anand Agarwal, who is the CEO of Franchise India East. Sir, if you could also share your remarks on the opportunity you find in the eastern part of India.
Sure, I think this is veg pure family dining. There's a huge gap, and East has a lot of requirement. We have been doing and dealing with traditional businesses and traditional F&B veg brands like Haldiram's and all. But there's always you want to experience something different, which is kind of a fine dining at the same time with pure veg being served there. So I think the great opportunity for East India primarily. I look into that. I just want a few clarification when I was looking into FOCO, the investment and all. So I think Sumit and Ayush or anybody from a consultant can confirm that. This is an investment of 85 lakh, which is under setup, which include kitchen and interior, I believe. This is the fixed fee which has to be paid to the brand, or this will vary as per the actual investment paid directly to the vendors.
We have kept the window open, but the design will be shared by us. The kitchen designs or the interior, the design will be shared by us. The franchisee would be open to consider local vendors. We don't have any issue with that. But we have also got a very professional team, and we are concerned with the timelines that we are considering because if we are hiring and if the cost of the staff is on us, we would like everything to be time bound. So the salary can be around 8 to 10 lakhs for a month. We would not like to start hiring and then we are seeing the project is getting delayed from the franchisee. We would like to keep the things in our hand if it's not a
So
worry
this
for
is
the franchisee.
sure. So this will be as per the actuals, right?
Yeah, as per actuals.
And secondly, who bears the rent and salary? It is all paid by brand.
We have got three models. In FOCO model, we will be just taking the royalties, but we are not inclined towards that because what we feel is that a lot of investors are not versed with the business. They are not able to tackle the thing professionally. And at that time, we see a lot of problems coming in.
No, so I'm referring
And
to FOCO
in
only, since
Anand
we are
sir,
looking for
yeah,
I will tell
in
you.
FOCO model, we will be taking care of the rent and salary. And in that model, the revenue that we are paying is around 8%, I think. And if the rental is not on our part, we will be paying a 15% return on sales.
Okay. No other expenditure once this capex is done. No other expenses from the investor side.
I
Any
don't
marketing fund or
think,
anything. Sorry.
if it's in the FOFO model wherein we are paying 15%, all the expenses will be taken care by us. In the local marketing, we will take care of that.
All expenses taken care by the brand only.
Yeah.
In fact, we just got a question
Uh,
from Mr. Saeed Ansari. I will just add, there any, are we giving any kind of minimum guarantee or something, assuring investor that this kind of guarantee is there?
no, we are not giving any minimum guarantee on this.
Okay. Sure. I think Mr. Ansari, you have to understand that this profit, this saving is on the top line, on the sales. It's not on the profit. So irrespective of whether business is making profit or not, you get paid for the revenue generated out of that business. So I think you will have chances of getting better returns considering the MG. So the MG is not there, but yes, we can have predictability of income there. So I'll take another question from, I don't know, name is not mentioned there, for someone from our team only. Uh, who bears the licenses expenses? Licensing required, FSSI or trade license or anything, any regulatory license required. All those expenses are covered here, or there's separate expenses for that?
All these expenses are being covered in the
CapEx.
capex.
Just want to add, is there any property deposit taken care of? Property deposit is separate if I will take a rental?
In
Yeah,
FOFO
that is
model,
kept separate.
That is
Sorry?
separate. That is separate. If somebody who is being an investor and taking the lease, that has to be investor has to bear the rental deposit expense.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
entirely refundable. That's why.
Yeah.
You know.
yes, or Tanu can say that operational terms, see, they can put up on my screen. All the things are very clear on that sheet.
Sumit sir, you're not audible. You're not clearly audible.
What I'm saying is there is a sheet, operational terms in our treasury desk. If you can share that sheet,
Yes,
everything is
yes, we'll
clear
share
on
the
that sheet.
entire deck, so it will be part of it.
In fact, we would love to see the menu. If you can put up the menu, if you have a menu, we like to see what kind of mix and price points are there. Bharat, I'll take another question, or you would like to take it?
No, I mean, we can take this. But we also have a question like any possibility, any planning for your next launch in Delhi NCR or out of those eastern part. Are you absolutely okay for it in case you will get any opportunity?
But we would like to take a step back in our first phase, and then we
Okay.
would like to move ahead. We have listed some eastern UP cities like now it's there, Ayodhya, Varanasi is there. We are
Okay.
open there. We were getting some inquiries from Guwahati, Siliguri also. So for the first phase, we would like to keep ourselves concentrated in this part, and maybe after a year, we would like to go ahead on those markets.
I'll take one more question from Mr. Pranav Bhardwaj. All the data and financial data has been created. This is based as per the actual, or it is projections only?
Now, this is way below the projections actually, and even way below the actuals.
Okay. Right.
Okay, could you also help us understand like what is your criteria to find the right location for the restaurant? Any preferences, anything, any preferences to finalize the location?
Yeah, the preference would be ground floor and first floor. We would like to see locations wherein there is an influx of persons coming in for purchasing of jewelry, uh, uh, garments are there, wherein we see a lot of people coming together for purchasing of shadi, marriage events or ceremonies during that time. So we see a good influx of customers in those markets. Since we are in pure waste, we would like to keep also concentrated in these areas at first. And otherwise, also, if there is a very good concentrate of apartments, those areas are also very much preferable.
Okay, great. Any question? Anyone? Maybe Abhishek, Anand sir, anything still would like to add?
Well, I think just want to understand, like once we bring an investor for our benefit of our team also, would the brand be assisting on the property hunting and finalization of the location and taking it forward from there, or like investor only comes with the money? That's what we are looking in FOCO.
Firstly, we are targeting persons who have their own space. That would be our preference.
Sorry, you're
And
not very audible. I'm missing your voice.
yeah, our first preference will be persons who are having their own place. Uh, that will be our first preference. And let's see whatever comes up, then we can plan accordingly. We can go with places if we are lacking some places, if we have got some good services from the places, then we can go ahead with the investor can just come in with the money and we can plan it. No problem with that.
Sure. So we will get a property assistance also, since it's a FOCO model. I believe it is prerogative of brand to approve a location. If you have a location, you have better chances of getting approved. Uh, Secondly, I would also like to add this, as most of the participants are from East India and the priority is East India. Brand Sumit and Ayush are personally available on 3 locations this month. They are traveling to Patna on 16th, 22nd on Calcutta, and 23rd in Bhubaneswar. So anybody from these locations wanting to meet in person, please reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to arrange that meeting and help you take it forward.
Right. Neha, if you could also share your number, right? So in case if anyone would like to get in touch with us from the eastern part, you can connect with Neha. Neha is our key account manager based out of Kolkata. So she is gonna help you facilitating, the next, the meeting with the brand side. Yep. So I think that's it. We come to the end of this session. Hope that you must have got a lot of information about this brand, but I still believe that 45 minutes is not good enough to have everything, all knowledge about the brand and the business opportunity. The best is that you can get in touch with us separately. Neha would be sharing her number in the chat box. You can get in touch with her, and then we will explore another business opportunity. We will go into more deep dive. We have Abhishek has also shared his number. Both are the key account managers, so anyone from northern part, or from, either you can connect with Abhishek or Neha, and we will explore. So yeah, so we have seen this brand all about. It is just not the restaurant concept. It is 100% the pure vegetarian brand with operating experience in Ranchi and Jamshedpur, having already served lakhs of customers and have already built a strong customer rating. And the bigger opportunity is the brand's potential to take this experience to more cities across the eastern part of India and later rest of India also, eventually other part of the country. So for investors, I think the important thing is to understand the complete business, the investment, the location, operating terms, support, the marketing potential, and your own involvement for making a decision. So if Kadi Patta interests you, I would encourage you to take next step, speak to the brand representative. We have Neha and Abhishek. You can get in touch with them and they will help you further arranging your next, the meeting with the brand side. And that's how you can get to know a lot about the brand. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate Sumit and Ayush for joining us, helping us understand this business opportunity. I would also like to thank our senior Mr. Anand Agarwal, who is the CEO of Franchise India East, my colleague Tanu, Yash, Abhishek, Prakhar. So thanks so much, guys, helping me drive this webinar. See you tomorrow, everyone. And also would like to thank all our attendees, all our viewers. Thank you so much for getting some time for us to understand this business opportunity. So see you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.
Thank you, Anand, everyone.